is a third encounter. And the third encounter is the encounter with Jesus, my friend. Is when I begin to feel the need to be with God. To be with Him. Beautiful when we worship Jesus, when we worshiping with clapping of hands, with dancing. Sure, it's a very beautiful thing. But we must arrive to a stage when I need just to be alone, with the alone. Just to feel the need, the thirst of Him. You know that little story coming from the fathers of the desert. You see, when there was a monk of these, a hermit, was a very spiritual man who used to go near a lake, and he used to stay there for hours, just looking at the water, just meditating. And there was a young hermit who still was untrained. And he used to say, oh, I cannot concentrate in my prayers. But look, this man here. He is just out of his senses, so to say. And so he used to go and disturb him. Well, Father, teach me how to pray. Teach me how to pray. But the other one didn't bother, continued in his meditation without worrying about him. But he continued always to tell him, please teach me how to pray. At last, perhaps he lost a bit of a patience. And he took the head of this young hermit and he pushed it into the water. And thus was struggling. He was struggling to get out of the water because he was drowning. And when he managed to take off his head from the water, he looked breathless at the hermit and he told him, why did you want to kill me? And the hermit answered him, no, I didn't want to kill you. I was teaching you how to pray. What do you mean? Teaching me how to pray, putting my head into the water, leaving me breathless. That's right. When you begin to feel the need of God, as you was feeling the need of breath, when you had your hand under the water, then you have learned how to pray. He wanted to teach him, praying is not a technique, but praying is a need. Praying is the moment when you begin to feel the need to be with God. You see, normally I do not put a timetable when I have to drink. I don't need it. Because the moment I am thirsty, I go automatically to find water. But if I have to put time when I have to drink, there is something abnormal in me. And prayer is a thirst, as it was in Jesus, who many times used to leave everyone, everybody, everything, and go and pray, passing long hours to pray to the Father. And this is the third encounter. Not when we pray, but when we begin to feel the need to pray. When I begin to feel the thirst of praying. And when I go to pray, not to feel peace, but when I go to pray to make Him happy.